Hey boos, welcome to Point A to B with Seeper. Anyway, hi boos. Hey guys, remember I said I was gonna do a part 1, a part 2, a part what not of Baby Daddy. My Christian friends came out and they said, dude, what would Jesus do? So we're still going with the what would Jesus do. So you're not gonna get any parts, guys. I'm sorry. Apparently we're trying to make heaven here. Yeah, but we're trying to keep the peace. I'm so late. I have a meeting now at 2:30. Well, I have a meeting at 2 and it's 2:08. I had to go to my sister's to fetch this car because my other sister is now going back to work and I need to drive the kids to school, right? But anyway, enough about enough about cars, guys. So I'm there on TikTok chilling. Go advertise our Polo GTI. What's this guy? A deal that you would get for a Polo GTI with no deposit. No deposit and a 40%. That's almost half the price of the car. A 40% balloon payment, so which is a residual. You would be looking at an installment of about 6,000. I guys, no, say 6,600. Guys, I'm enjoying the models. Please get used to me driving the roller because wow. So literally you financed just 60%, and financing just 60% is $6,000. And lapha babalile indaba yama insurance no, petrol no. So when you're gonna be paying $6,000 a month on just DJ Uguti, you have a vehicle that has 4 wheels that will not move without petrol. Guys, need keeping with them. Please take me. Also, which banks are fine? My banks guys are making. Hey, but guys, yes, I mean my flat is 5.5, literally. Well, excluding levies, municipal fees, electricity, and water, but it's 5.5. There's someone out there who's driving a mini flat. Hey, Audi. Now I'm gonna bump into you if you're gonna drive like this. But anyway, there's someone out there who drive flats. Imagine. This is really aircon, guys. I'm like melting here. So hot. So anyway, so guys, on the baby daddies. Oh no, so I'm gonna post a video. My baby, the princess, oh, it wasn't princess, she said she wants to be a queen. So the queen party did go ahead. Thanks to the friend that saved it by sending me stationery money. But yeah, so it did go ahead, right? So on the Friday, so the aunt was right? So I finally Sipo was at home, so she called my little sister to get in contact. No, actually Usipo said who called her after I sent out invitations to ask if she's coming, and she said she's coming. Cool. My 2 years, Thursday we're chilling. Was it? No, Friday. The party was on Saturday. Yes, it was Friday. So Friday we're chilling. We prepping like the stuff for the party tomorrow. And getting a message. It's a photo. So I'm thinking something send some photo. I don't know. It's a photo and then there's a message about I don't know. Something of that nature. Mangvula, apparently she's a teacher, I don't know, but they were told to report to school at 7 on Friday and on Saturday, right? So I'm like, dude, now you must call your own people, because I don't want to be the one to then be calling them and saying, are you coming? Right? So I was like, nah, I'm gonna send invitations, it's fine, but you need to go and then confirm with your own people. I need to bagin. Nah, mamba sekha bafonelwa yini. Osisibamje bafonelwe yini. Okay, but the one shame my baby did send a VN and she didn't come, the god sister. But she couldn't come, shame. It was very expensive. It was gonna cost her $1,000 and it's Jan. So anyway, alokuzane. Hey, messages. It's all what I say again. Anyway, athi ngiphume endabeni zabantu. So Friday night, so caca ukuthi akasakwazi ukuza. Hayi sharp. Macaca happy. Macaca ukuthi akasakwazi ukuza kulokhuzane, ne? So now I'm like, dude, you gotta need to give her a call. I can't be the one, because literally again you're the only person who is coming. Foot nakhona ngizwe ngayi. Well, I mean, I don't want to raise her hopes with anything, right? So she's like, no, it's fine. So befonelane and engamuzwa kahle ne ekseni akhulume bakhuluma isingisi ngoba angithi impedi nomzulu. So bakhulume ke yeah, hi auntie blah blah blah, and then auntie is like, no, she can't come. So angamuzwa kahle uSipho. She brings back my phone. I'm like, what did auntie say? And I know she said she's coming to my party. I'm like, I think you didn't hear the can't. But I'm like, so I sent her a text again. I'm like, dude, uSipho says you said you're coming. I need you to like clarify this thing. She's gonna give me another call, right? So I call her again. We call her aunt. Hi, baby. No, I can't come. I have to work or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Well, I can't remember, but I think I go to Angbaz with Benzan. So for the sake of this podcast, we're gonna assume she's a teacher. I don't know what they do. All I know, okay, I think Tony Footes. I'm trying to make heaven. I don't know what they do in that family. So fine. So for the sake of the podcast, so to teach. So now my baby is sad. This is the morning of the party. Hey. So I'm like, no, it's like, give her a hug. I'm like, no, but Mang Mang is coming all the way from Durban. That person is coming. Auntie Mang Mang is coming. Auntie Mang Mang is coming. I count all her friends. I'm not going to count them here because, I mean, it's people's children. So I don't think it's legal for me to expose their names. So I'm like, no, Span. And then at the end, she's just like, but not my auntie. And I'm like, okay, cool. We had gifts. Yeah, we had like pre-gifts like from people who couldn't come and also like from us as well. So we like, okay, let's open one gift to just cheer her up. So we opened one gift, then we went and we tried to get crop tops, but we couldn't, guys. It like literally, I still had to call my friend and ask her what's crop top for my children. They wanted bum shorts and crop tops. I couldn't find it anywhere. So fine, so then we went and we got the outfit. So like she got a bit better. So then sometime during the morning, the dad, I find a missed call from the dad, and then I find a WhatsApp saying, no, I've been able to swap with Mang Mang. Okay, he didn't say who it was, but he was like, I've been able to swap my shift and I can come through. Please send me location. But the party was starting at 2. So I'm like, no, the invitation does have the time and everything. So then fine, I'd say Enna. So we call, I'm like, so I'm so Lexipo because I'm like, hey, I don't want my baby to get disappointed again. So it's gonna be a surprise. If he does come, it's gonna be great. If not, then it's fine. She was already ready. No one from her home or no one from her family is coming, right? So fine, we go again. Now it's time for the party. The kids are with the grandparents, and I think maybe 1 or 2 of my sisters, I can't remember, but I was driving my other sister's car with my 2 other sisters, right? Sharp. Apparently my parents, I don't know how she identified her. Well, they video call every now and again, so I think we are as Wumbon. But she identified her dad, and she was like springing out of the car. They like, what's it by the time, and my mom was like, by the time man, luckily enough they had like child lock. She's like, by the time usipho nje inhliziyo yakhe ibisiphumile because she saw her dad, so she was very excited. But ke nina ngoba anihletshela like so fine dad ufike lo mngani. Go right. So most people don't know Sipho's dad because he never attends anything. He's never anywhere, right? So if you make me post dating him, you literally wouldn't know who was Uber. Like ungangibona ngikhuluma nomuntu and be like, oh, this is a random person. So, and now he's gained weight, so. But nothing gaining, that's into yes, God. Erase, let's start afresh. But anyway, so if you don't know, if you don't know him from varsity, then you wouldn't know him because literally the guy you know that TikTok what's this? The TikTok challenge where the kids are like doing ilokuzani TikTok and it's some song, man, and the song is playing and they're like when my dad found out that my mom was pregnant and then they sort of do like a disappearing thing. He's that guy. Should make us support do it. But anyway, so now people don't know. So now there's just these random people at the kids party, right? So one of my friends was actually able to identify because she knows Betty or she can hear Betty or I don't know. Kuluma as well. But Uwazi is paid. So she's like, no, Mina, I knew when I heard them speaking in Spain, one of them has to be the dad, right? So she identified the dad. So there's the dad somewhere in the pads. But my figure who's the dad? Because I'm about to sharp. I'm trying to overtake, guys. Sorry, that's why I'm overtaking a truck. But anyway, so but Gasho no is Dudla. Yeah, that's daddy. Imagine like Kosiab. Imagine Yangbuza. But yes, Kosiab Nimbuzu umfana abantu khona. Yes, nina yungeni bonizul. Because other people don't know who the daddy is. So now they want to follow up on the baby daddy story. Got the baby daddy is right here. They're like, yeah, we release an any baby daddy part one. Kids, cause yeah, mina go baby daddy. He he's right here. But anyway, so it was fun. I'm gonna do like a nice video, a nice vlog of it, when I get the time. But baby daddy ufigile, guys, ufike neimpahla inganyabantu shemnginga lokho ufike nje neimpahla eziningi kabi nonodoli oyipresent impahla kuthiwe is a Christmas ukuthi wayengakwazi uyiletha. So nje shame ingane yami did have a dad for, but again he's met his quota because he always comes on her birthday and then guys like nah, no shame, you can go. Yes shame or it's ngihambe and imoto yami lapho guys ifile. Hey, but anyway, so he did come, guys. Shem ingane yabantu wafika nezinto manje nani senifuna ungibuze ephathini ufike nani ufikile indasa guys. Mina nihlethelwa yazi mina I'm trying to let you in here nina ningibuza phambi kwabantu ngolinye usuku ngiyongibuza phambi kwa friend X or make sense on paper ukuthi hayibo make sense on paper hayibo guys indaba zala I must stay here. But anyway, my podcast worked because the guy showed up. But anyway, what was I gonna say, Ghana? So we had the party. I was gonna say something else. You guys are gonna miss out on that story. But he was in a rush to leave. But maybe not say that. He came because I was an after party. So he came to the after party for like maybe let's say an hour, and then he was like, no, he has to go. Blah blah. Hey. I sing school, yes. But sure, my baby was very happy. Like my mom was even on some. Supposed to amazing. I share with you. Look, back. My back up so she enjoyed her time with her dad. It was very nice. And then he has condemning the issue, guys. And I feel like when I remember it, it's gonna be like, dang it, you didn't say it. Yo, ngaze ngakude ngine meeting. Are you letting me in? Because ngiphelele umgaqo. Okay. It's done now. But yeah, guys, you're not gonna get a part 1 or a part 2 or a part anything for baby daddy. My Christian friend was like, friend, let's lure up, but let's not broadcast him. I wanted to broadcast. That's him. That's what's him. That's why. Because manje umngane wami uzohlala nobani ezulwini mayisengena yedwa mina ngingangeni. Who is she gonna rock with? So I have to, as a group, we have to make heaven. It's tough. Guys, you know I want to do a podcast on dating. I don't know if you guys are dating. So I mean, my cutoff was 30, but now there's like things that are overlapping from 30, right? Because, you know, there's people you are chatting to. But yes, it never... Like, I don't know. I was actually watching some TikTok, and this guy is like, if she's 30 to 50, you literally have 3 days to get her attention. And if you don't, and I'm like, this is so mean. And they're doing some TikTok, they're like people who are verbally abusive in relationships, and they're like a Sagittarius. And like, yo, and I did get a feedback, as I need to work on myself and how I address people. It's tough in this world, eh? It's rough. But let's do a full video because I've been dating quite a bit. I'm even on Tinder. Listen, I don't contest. Miami, I'm contesting. Here's my number. And then you run it yourself. Blockade to win. What's it? I keep, because I usually put my phone here, but my phone is there, so I can't see the messages. But and I was just like, yeah, time to block it, time to block it. I had to block him, guys. So we met. I was going to pour petrol, right? So fine, so garage. I'm like, really full tank, 295 returns. I think he thinks I'm rich, because we're full tank in Jan, but it's a small car. So I'm like, yeah, full tank. So they turn, and I'm like, okay. So he's like, I kept finding, oh, me now, me who's careless. I'm like, oh, thank you, boo. And then he's like, can I maybe chat to you sometime? Can I get your numbers? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then he calls me. But like I've had a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things that need tying up in my life. So I'm answering every call. Well, every number, even if it's not yours, because there's different projects happening. So then he was in that, like, you would see, I'm in that position. So I pick up the phone. I'm like, Sipa, hi. Well, Sipa, hello, professional. So then he's like, something, what's Ubani? Yes, I never pay attention. I was to tell Ubani from earlier. And also, like, I'm here, there, everywhere currently. So I'm like, earlier, like, how many people have I met today alone? Well, not met as in dating mates, but like met up with for other stuff, right? He's like, yeah, I'm at the garage. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, hi. I think he said I'm pretty. Like, I don't know why people think that's like, I understand you don't know me and all you have to work with is looks. But once you tell me once, I've comprehended it. It's fine, you know. So I know. If I didn't know my whole life, now I know. You've made sure I know. Thank you. But like, don't keep repeating it, because like, it's so odd. So then I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. And then he's like, ooh, I like your piercings, blah blah blah. Those people turn me off so much. Like, I like my piercings. And I'm not saying don't, is it admire or don't? What's but it's just so, it doesn't come out right, man. Because people will be like, well, not people, guys. I don't know. I feel like people think I'm freaky because I have, let me just do this. Because I have piercings and tattoos, and it's so not the case. So now when they do that, I always want to like nip it in the bud, because Now you're gonna expect better freaking bed. No. Lady on the streets, lady in the bed. I always feel like pressure, right? I always feel pressure because I'm like, hey, now this person is thinking I rock and oh shem, yes shem. I don't rock, yes shem. Because now I think they're thinking, yeah, we're here, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna be partying, we're gonna be, you know. And I'm like, I just genuinely like the art of piercings and newly found art of tattoos, you know. So not newly found art, but like my like for it is newly found. Yeah, but so anyway, so he's like, yeah, I like your piercings. He thinks it's charming. I'm like, this ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, oh, thank you. And then he's like, also, guys, are piercings motivated? Like, I understand if you ask me what my tattoo means, you know. Don't come at me with that image. Hey, you gonna bump my car? Sorry, there's a car coming behind me at like 120, and I'm driving at like 80. But anyway, she's a nice girl. But she seems like she's a new learner. She's a learner driver. She's a new driver. So then so I show Jalo. So I'm like, because I'm bored, so I'm like, hey dude, I have to go. Can I just think about, I'll call you back later. I texted, I said, and hi dear. Oh, another room. Yes, guys, like my standard is very, very low. My standard is like, if you mess up with this paying me, it's like, reevaluate your life. He's like, hi dear. Vile utanga hi is in Twali Zandli Kand. Hi dear. Wow dear. Yes. Guys, please stop this thing. I will show you hi dear, like hey, sharp. So then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I try to ignore it because I'm like 30, right? So I try overlook a lot of red flags to be in a relationship. And then I don't know, he carried on once he knew. And I was almost here, please tell me something about yourself. In I'm just like, it's just that I know myself. Hey, this thing is becoming more work than I thought. So I was like, hey, nah, dude, this ain't gonna work. Let it go. So I blocked him. Nah. And then some other guy on Tinder. So I'm there on Tinder. Hi, whatever. He's like, I'd say, and I see, because I Tinder shows you what's your kilometer or however many kilometers where you are. So he's like, I see you like a kilometer away. Where do you stay? So I'm like, no, I stay in Cosmo. And then he's like, okay. So when can I come? So, I told him this date because it was like a kilometer away. So I assumed he's also in like, right? So, please don't die now. You can die like, I don't know, not now. Hey guys, driving more day darling. So, what did I say? What was happening? What was I saying? So this car, it didn't break down, but it's about to break down. It has a problem. So my dad was like, he can give us money at month end to fix it. So we are now like samba kancane and begging it because we're waiting for money to fix it. But anyway, so what was I saying? I think I saw Hambi, guys. It's literally not accelerating. Let me put in hazards. Oh, please don't do this. Who's gonna take my kids to school? It's not going past 40. Oh, please, baby. Please. I'm begging you, don't do this to me. But anyway, so what was Tinder. So then this guy is like, yeah, can I please, what's the word? I'd say, and okay, cool. So when can I come visit you? I'm like, I didn't just bang. Let me see. I'm like, you never come into my house, first of all. So for me, I was just like, hey, as often I was like, guys, I'm and then yes, guys, like, I literally took my standard to no standards, and this is the shit that I have to deal with. People should have about my standards about shelo at all. I think something is wrong here, and I still need to drive my kids to school next week, and they have swimming on Saturday. So the whole week this car needs to be functioning. Oh, and I have a date on Saturday. Is it Saturday? And I don't think I have. Oh, my dad is gonna kill me. Why was I going with it? Oh, guys, I'll chat to you guys later.